Hey guys, it's Dave, and we're here with another Disney Top 5. And again, we are in Disney World. Top 5 Walt Disney World rides. Not attractions, rides. And what we considered rides were, right, Kathy, were anything you sit on and you move. Regardless if it's slow, fast, or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Basically? Okay. So, we're going to go with our number 5 ride. And again, this is for all the parks. Now, I know we could do Magic Kingdom and just Epcot, but we did the whole Walt Disney World. Top 5 out of every park. Number 5. Kathy, what is your number 5?
The Little Mermaid ride.
The Little Mermaid ride at Magic Kingdom near the grotto.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good ride. Why did you pick that one? Out of all the rides, why that make you top 5?
It's one of my favorite movies, and it's one of my favorite rides.
Okay. Lauren, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is the Nemo ride.
The Nemo ride over at Epcot.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you pick that? Why did that make your top 5?
I made my top 5 because it was very cool, and I liked how they made the story
Come alive.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. My number 5 is Space Mountain. A classic, a given. If you've never been there, you have to go on Space Mountain. You like Space Mountain.
Love it!
It is a intense, in the dark roller coaster where it looks like you're in space because all you see are white stars and stuff flying around. Great ride. It's one of the originals, and that's one ride that I love going on every year we go. I love Space Mountain. Great ride. All right, number 4. Kathy, what's your number 4?
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest over at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
That's a good ride. Out of all the rides, why did
So when it goes backwards.
you like when it goes backwards?
Yes.
Okay.
And Lauren freaks out.
Lauren, what's your number 4?
Ariel ride.
The Ariel ride, the one at Magic Kingdom, the one that Mommy was just talking about. Okay, just because you like Ariel, right? Yeah, it's a good ride. My number 4 is over in Hollywood Studios. It is the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. I went with that one just because, one, it's Aerosmith, one of my favorite bands. You get to listen to their music while you're going through a speeding fast roller coaster. The only roller coaster in Disney that goes upside down, which is awesome. I love the whole little intro before you see the band practicing, and then they got to get on the show. 3, they got to get on the show. It's just great. Great ride. I love that. I hadn't been on that for years because Lauren couldn't go on it. We didn't go on for a while.
No.
And then past year in 2015 when we went, she finally was able to go on it, and I just realized how much I love that ride. That's a great ride. So that's my number 4, Rock and Roller Coaster. All right, now we go to our number 3. Kathy, what is your number 3?
Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's your 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's a good ride.
It is.
What do you like about it? What's your favorite thing about that ride?
It goes very fast. In the dark. Upside down.
And you got Aerosmith blasting in your ears.
Blasting.
Yes. Okay, Lauren, what's your number 3?
Mount Everest.
Expedition Everest. You like that one, huh? You like when the
when it
Yeti's
goes-
trying to grab you?
Yeah, and when there's the broken
Track?
and then you go backwards.
Yeah.
going down.
That's good. That's a good ride. My number 3 is, again, Hollywood Studios, Tower of Terror. I love the Tower of Terror. I remember back before we had kids, when Kathy and I went with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, those two went to go see a fireworks show. We're not big firework fans. We went on that ride
20 times.
about, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row because there was no lines. Everybody was waiting for Fantasmic. And we hit that up. I just love that ride. She likes it now. Right? You like Tower of Terror now. And really why I like that too is because I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. I've watched full seasons on Netflix years ago. I love the Twilight Zone, Rod Sterling and everything. And that whole setup into the ride is great. It's a great ride.
Ash needs to grow an inch and a half.
Inch and a half. There you go. So that's my number 3. Let's get to our number 2s. We're getting down there. Kathy, number 2.
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror is your number 2. What do you like about that ride?
I like the drop.
Well, you're not a Twilight Zone fan, though.
No, but I mean, I like the whole setup when you walk through.
It's a cool story. That's one thing I love about Disney. Everything's got a story. It's not just like a ride. Everything has a story. Even when you wait in a line, the lines have a story to tell. That's what's cool about Disney. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Space Mountain.
Space Mountain was your number 2?
Yeah.
Nice. You like that one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you were so scared to go on that.
Oh, she freaked out.
She freaked out.
Well,
I
look
freaked
how
out.
hard
I
so
freaked
far
out.
she
I freaked out more in the rock and roller coaster.
Yeah, you were crying. You were crying as we were walking into the seat,
Yeah,
freaking
I was
out.
crying.
And then we got off, and then what happened?
I
You
was
were
like,
big smile, like, I
I
want to do it again.
And she did it like 3 more times.
Yeah. All right, my number 2, my second favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World, I went with another classic, the Haunted Mansion. I love the Haunted Mansion. The best stories, the best setup, the best just everything. I just love everything about it, the creepy aspect, and it is the best ride to do at night.
I completely
Do you
forgot
remember
You
when
forgot
you
about
were
that.
calling Rob and Rob was calling you like, Dave, Rob, Dave,
Yes, I
Rob, Dave, Rob?
Okay, calm down. I remember that. I don't really like doing it during the day, to be honest with you, because it's kind of like stupid in the day. I like it at night. I love that ride. Great ride.
Why does it matter if it's...
I feel like it's a haunted house, and I feel like it's nighttime is the time you're supposed to go on that ride.
Yeah, but
like-
it's not outside.
No, but like you're going in at night. Like it's like then you go out and it's night. It's like, oh, it keeps that spooky thing going. When you go out in the day, you're like, okay. Anyway, that's my number 2, the Haunted Mansion. I'm glad to see that you guys, I guess, forgot that. Here we go. Number 1, favorite ride, Walt Disney World. Kathy.
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. That's good. Why is that your number 1? Why?
I like the story
Yeah.
and then the drop. And
Is it?
I don't like getting wet. But
Seriously?
shut up, Dave.
All right.
No, I don't.
So okay. Anyway, number 1 ride, Lauren. What is your number 1?
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain too. Why is that your number 1?
Because I
You
love
remember the first year we went?
Do
And you
remember
freaked
crying?
out? And you wouldn't go on it? You were crying? Even the girl working there said,
I
don't worry.
Any of them.
The girl working there tried to get her on. Was like, don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. It's not scary. Freaked out. Didn't go on. Next year she goes on. You loved it ever since.
I like the story of the rabbit trying to get away from the bear.
Yep,
And-
Bree Rabbit.
Well,
Trying to get away from Bree Fox and Bree Bear.
yeah.
Well, that's a good number 1. Good number 1. My number 1 favorite ride at Disney is Splash Mountain. That is a trifecta here of favorite rides is Splash Mountain. I love it, 1, because it comes from a movie that no one will ever see again called Song of the South. Because back when that was made, there were so many racial things in it that would not be allowed today. So you will never find that on a Disney DVD. But I love that ride because, yeah, the story of Bree Fox. You got the Zippity Doo-Dah song at the end, which is great. It's another song I grew up listening to as a kid. And I just love that ride. I love water rides. I don't mind getting wet every once in a while. And you're in Disney, you do that during the day. That's a ride for the day. That's not a ride you do at night, you
Because
see?
you get cold at
Yeah,
night.
you do it early enough in the day, 10 o'clock. You'll be dry by 1, 2 in the afternoon.
'Cause
That's why I love it.
Okay. So
Now here's
what we forgot.
there are a lot of the Mine Train,
That's what I was thinking.
Peter Pan, Dumbo.
Yeah, but those are like Dumbo. Yeah.
I'm saying, but it's a classic.
I mean, but Dumbo's the same as like the
Test Track,
Test Track.
Soarin'.
Soarin', which you don't.
Captain
really
Nemo?
Like. Captain
No,
Nemo.
this guy's not
That's an attraction.
Soarin' I like. It's just there's other rides I like more. But there's a lot we didn't. I mean, no, but there's so many. Like that's why we could break this down into parks.
Yeah.
But again, if you guys like these series, let us know if you like this Disney stuff. We'll definitely do more because we are definitely a Disney family. So that was our top 5 Walt Disney World rides. Let us know what you thought. Leave your comments below. Let me know what your favorite rides are. Like and share this video. Remember to hit up the red subscribe button. That'll give you notifications of all of our videos. And it'll also help us grow. And we greatly appreciate all of your support. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Everyday Geek TV.
At Everyday Geek TV. Thanks, guys. Adios.
Bye-bye.